mean Dometown?
Dometown.
The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
Dometown?
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
I wanna go, but you can always go downtown.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
I'll sneak him on, it's
Really?
fine.
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm
Dometown.
feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Ah,
Excuse me.
first
I
contact.
couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
He's recognizing them purely by this plaid pattern. That's like the only thing they got going on. Oh, I guess her bag has the crest
what
on
do you
it.
want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Goro
Akechi?
Akechi.
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh,
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Why are you still talking?
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
You've been listening to our conversation for a while. That was like the first thing.
No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
That guy's gotta be some kind of
Wait.
startup entertainer or something.
It was Morgana who said pancakes. The talking cat. Huge pancake looking place. No one says anything else about pancakes. He can understand Morgana.
He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
you don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's go to Dometown.
That's a nice little touch. Dometown. Ultimate urban leisure. You'll become a dating expert.
All right.
Suidobashi.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
You'll be fine.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude, it's not fair. Using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
I think the last coaster I went on was Awesome Games Done Quick 2020, was in Orlando. And I went with my friend Midboss. We went to Universal Studios, did some stuff. It's a subscription from Cranberry Juice. Welcome and thank you. I don't have many many perks and bonuses and whatnot. I'm slacking on my on being like a typical streamer guy. But I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you very much. I went on the Hulk roller coaster. That's a good one. It starts by just like, instead of the slow up and then the fast down, it starts like kind of slow up and then it just blasts you. You come rocketing out the top. And it was so much fun. We rode it twice in a row.
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
I'm loving this game. I'm a huge fan of Persona 3 and 4. I had my expectations and hopes very high for 5 for kind of a long time, and now I'm finally playing it, and it's meeting and or surpassing all of them. All right. The connection's been pretty good past little bit. I'll go another day. One more day. No one wants to hang out. Absolutely no one. It's a Thursday with good weather. No crossword. So I think we're watching the DVD.
I'll just add this.
Oh!
Doesn't matter.
Oh, this was like an early RPG for you.
Stranger is just another word for enemy, right?
Stop! Wait! I'm human! I'm still human!
The humans are the real Walking Dead.
Oh!
They clearly had a lot of fun recording the VO for these. Guts. Guts, 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 guts. Ah, still.
Okay. Well then.
I gotta get more guts.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
Day 2.
It's Akechiko! Oh, he's so cool!
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Detective?
Hello there.
I'm between the second and third dungeons.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, detective?
Persona 4 also has it definitely has an ongoing mystery story. It's mostly a mystery, whereas this one just sort of has investigative elements. But then along comes a charismatic boy detective character.
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving
Or
the
so you
master
think.
artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
Ooh, this is good.
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
Got him. Personas 3, 4, and 5 are very similar in tone and in gameplay. If you go back to Personas 1 and 2, they're quite different. They have a different feel. There is a lot that's still there, but the tone and the spending your day-to-day activities, social links, like most of that stuff isn't in there in Persona 1 and 2. And Persona as you know it started with Persona 3. And it'll be a little bit different if you go back and play. There's a lot of like polish on this one and a lot of conveniences that you wouldn't have. But the core of it is still there, and they're still some of my favorite games of all time. So if
But
you really like this
hypothetically
one,
speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real,
you should think about. I want to give the others a shot. I would say play Persona 4 Golden, and then
I
if you
believe
like
they
that,
should be tried in a court of law.
you could try 3.
That's
Oh.
quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice.
It's a good idea to have a character like this come along and call us out on this.
More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
They love him.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist.
Yeah, there is the reloaded version of Persona 3, which I hear they've styled to be a lot closer to Persona 5. So maybe that is a better way to go. But I've never played it, never seen it, so I can't vouch for it.
If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh my gosh, are they gonna ask us?
Please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
I haven't played Yakuza. No, wait. I haven't actually played Yakuza, but I'm very interested in this series. I've seen lots of Let's Plays and stuff. Where we at? 17.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
17 out of 50?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Here she comes. I'm right here.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves
Oh,
if
this
they
is
were
fun.
real?
Ooh. They do more than the cops.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If
We're having it
someone
out
close to
on
you,
TV.
For example, your friend next to you. If his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Spin it around on him. I think he's genuinely trying to get info out of me. So I'm not gonna give it to him. So I'm just gonna say not at all.
No doubts at all. However, there is a large problem in your reasoning. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts.
Yeah, any ideas on this
If
one?
they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
Ah, so you're an enemy.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
We were grappling a little bit with this when we first changed Kamoshida. He had this really dramatic change, and we were kind of like, whoa, this is a lot that we did. Is this okay? And then we went, nah, it's fine. And now it's all coming back.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
They've split up.
Oh, it's you.
This guy.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
So he's a smarty pants.
My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say.
Well, he's with us on that one.
There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty.
He assumes right.
That justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength.
I don't think he's completely right about this.
That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
Is that him? They'd fight to the end.
Oh? You really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject.
Just completely ignore everything your opponent says and assert that the opposite is true.
If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
Oh man, I kind of want to get away from this guy. Fine by me.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people.
We're doing the left-handed handshake. Not sure what to make of that.
I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Here we go.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Justice persona,
Justice. Makes sense.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
This guy has said justice like 3 times. La justice. Goro Akechi. It's true. People are inferring a lot about the Phantom Thieves. For just these like 2 instances. It is a lot different though for there to be 2 than just 1, right? With just 1, it's easy to write it off, but 2 is the beginnings of a pattern. And it is a very dramatic turnaround that the person makes, like completely out of character.
All right.
No, apparent reason at all for their behavior.
Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info.
Now I'm gonna have this cop texting me all the
Registered.
time?
Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other
I'm
hand,
gonna
there's an
choose-
awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
I'm gonna choose to think of this as trying to get information about what the cops are doing through him, you know? It's me manipulating him, not the other way around.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick.
Yuji's really gotta let off some steam. We gotta go play darts or something, man.
Come on, let's go.
He's still angry. He's been fuming all the way home. Wow, he's into it. Unnecessary act. just ignore the entire conversation and just be mad. I can't deny we're being selfish. We are imposing our will on the world. We just have to believe that our will is just. Yusuke's shooting up the ranks a little bit. I like his firm stance on this. I like the way he's keeping everyone together.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
Yeah, I don't know much about the game, but I do know Futaba exists and is like a nerd gamer girl. So I'm thinking about her as a romance option for sure. God, I'm furious. Oh yeah, of course he would be super mad. I can't stay quiet about this.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this?
Morgana, you just don't get it. Some people make others people's business all their business.
Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Hey.
Where we at now? I can't believe this card keeps showing up here and it's always this guy I can't hang out with. I'm not brave enough. I tried watching the DVD. Okay. I'm gonna check the plant in my room. And then I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Hey!
Basic care, good care.
Oh!
Yeah, Exuno didn't like Mishima either, and he ranks not highly among my social links. Point up. I must be so close. On charm, guts, and kindness, I think I'm pretty close.
Yes!
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna save it up. And I think off stream I may reload this one and replay it to see if I can get points. Mostly because I'm curious, but also it would be very helpful to top off and have them ready to rank up next time. But that'll be for my own time. As for your time, come back tomorrow. I'll start around 1 p.m. Eastern time, I think, to play some more of this, and that's going to be the pattern over the foreseeable future. I'm guessing it's going to take me like 100 hours to beat this thing, and going, what have I gone here? 5.5 hours. Let's say 5 hours a stream. That's like 10 more streams, so like for a week and a half, something like that, it's gonna be me playing this around that time, around 1 p.m. Eastern time for 5 hours, maybe 2 p.m. once my sleep schedule starts to drift. Yeah, that's it. Let me come here. You're gonna lose the music for a little bit. I know it's a groove. Let me see if I can find a raid target. Bucci's playing more Super Mario Odyssey. You like VTubers? I think VTubing is neat. I got there's a indie VTuber who's very chill, called Bucci, playing Super Mario Odyssey. Go check it out if you want, or go do whatever you want. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Come back tomorrow if you want more Persona. I'll see you then. Bye.